Hi, Empaths. Welcome back and happy summer if you're celebrating summer, and happy Mercury in retrograde. We can actually celebrate Mercury. There's a lot of beautiful things that can happen during the Mercury season. And this message is just a few tips to get you through the next few weeks. Whether you are affected by Mercury in retrograde or not. Many of us, our nervous system is responding to the collective nervous system of the planet at this time due to world events. And so I first want to invite all of you to just take a nice deep breath and allow your nervous system to recalibrate and align with the nervous system of your soul structure, your unique hue, your unique energy signature that is aligned and entrained to God frequency and God consciousness based on your mission assignments and why you're here on the planet and what you are here to do, what you are here to learn, how you are expected to grow and integrate your life experience this lifetime so that your soul structure can accomplish all that it is here to experience and accomplish and integrate, and so that all of the beings on this planet can receive whatever it is that you're here to teach them. So Empath, you have a very, very powerful role on the planet. You are here to help so many people up level and grow and learn and heal and integrate, God consciousness, the divine beauty that is here for them to experience. But in order for you to be in your highest light, modeling what God consciousness looks like, feels like, sounds like, you have to do all of your work, all of your healing. You need to at least be in flow with the divine plan of your life and learning and integrating and recalibrating and resetting and just truly being in your wholeness and launching from a space of anticipation and a space of knowing that the universe has your back and that you are divinely supported moment by moment and breath by breath. So if you're launching from that space, then you remain in alignment with your soul plan and your soul structure. That said, you may be feeling a lot of intense energy. I know that the people that I work with have been expressing a lot of irritability and agitation lately. And that may not be your normal, you might not be a person who's generally irritated, but that is some energy that's around at this time as we are integrating, everything, energetic shifts, as well as the various agendas on the planet, some of them nefarious, some of them lower vibration. Earth is a mixed bag of energy. We've got a lot of different types of humans on the planet with their various agendas and their various learnings and their various integrations of all that they're experiencing and learning. For example, one person may experience heartbreak and extract from that experience. They never want anyone in their lifetime to experience that. So they're very intentional and conscious about the way that they move through the world and interact with others so that they don't cause or create harm. Whereas another person may experience heartache or heartbreak and become jaded and vengeful and decide that they're going to make everyone that they interact with experience heartbreak and pain and suffering. Like, why should they be the only one? I'm going to just do the most with this life. I'm going to make sure everybody I interact with, experiences what I experience. So we all have a choice to make in terms of intentionality and where we launch from and how we move through the world. So it's a mixed bag of energy, right? And sometimes we are feeling not only our own experience, but the experience of others, and we're integrating what they're experiencing and mixing it up with what we're experiencing. And sometimes it gets a little confusing to know what's yours, what's theirs. I want to remind you, dear ones, that you are divinely supported, and you can take what resonates at any given moment and toss and release what no longer serves you. So while we are moving into energetic intensity, and you may have noticed a lot of energetic intensity since around August the 3rd, and some energetic intensity may continue as up until September 30th. I know the Mercury retrograde started August 22nd and is slated to go until September 14th, but pretty much a couple of weeks before that and a couple of weeks after that, we in our collective may continue to experience shifts and intensities, and it's okay. Intensity doesn't have to be bad. The main thing that I would love for all of us to recognize is that this is a beautiful time for reset and recalibration. Whether we were in Mercury retrograde or not, whether the energy is intense or not, there are shifts happening with our planet, on and off planet, within and without, internally, externally, and you may or may not be experiencing that within this time in your life. But I want to encourage you, because we have a beautiful opportunity to go into Hermit Mode. There are times to be in Hermit Mode, and this is one of them. To go into your cave, metaphorically speaking, go into the sanctuary of the heart and remain there for a long while. This is an opportunity to rest, dear ones, and this is a beautiful opportunity to remember why you're here, to journal, to brainstorm, to write down your dreams, to remember the goals and plans that your spirit team has been speaking to you in the midnight hours when you're resting and when you're sleeping. This is a beautiful serendipitous time for us to recalibrate on all levels, physically, energetically, emotionally, and mentally, and of course, spiritually. This is a beautiful opportunity for us to go within, to remain to ourselves whenever possible, to dance and sing, to write poems, to honor yourself with incredible radical self-love. There's a beautiful opportunity here to be your most optimistic version, to be your most self-loving version, to allow yourself to anchor in your highest light, and to speak your truth about your own life force and why you're here. There's an opportunity for you to spend the next several days and weeks reminding yourself of who you are, who God says you are, who Creator, nature, the universe, your spirit team, your ancestors say that you are. And there's an opportunity for you to declare that, and for you to speak to the wind, and for you to speak to the elements, and for you to work with the elementals, and for you to work with plants, and to be in nature, and to walk barefoot on the sand at the beaches, and to walk barefoot in the grass, to feel the dirt under your feet, to stand in the rivers, and to climb the mountains. There is an opportunity for you to be in nature, to be one with nature, and to allow yourself to recalibrate and to integrate all that you are as a divine, sacred being that is multidimensional, physical, energetic, emotional, mental, spiritual, for you to allow yourself to be all that you are and to come into wholeness and complete recalibration. I want to remind you, dear ones, that there's an opportunity for us to launch from light in all things and to create and manifest from the unlimited field of unlimited positive possibilities. There's an opportunity for us to speak our truth, to launch high with positive affirmations and declarations that honor all that we are individually and as a collective. There's an opportunity in your silence, in the sanctuary of the heart, in your meditative state, in your cave, in your hermit mode, to recalibrate in such a way that you emerge from the cave with beauty. And I'm hearing that in your cave, you're going to receive beauty for ashes. In your cave, you're going to reshape your spiritual constitution and activate creativity. So some of you are writers, and in your hermit mode, in your silence, in your quiet, you may be away off grid for a few weeks. You're going to emerge very, very creative. And some of you are really going to step into a mental strength and a mental sharpness and a mental clarity that is new for you. Laser sharp focus for many of you. This is a time to bask in self-love and self-honor, to just really be in deep, deep, deep prayer and meditation, stillness, get rest. There's an opportunity, dear ones, for us over the next several weeks to develop a very beautiful, intentional routine, whether that be exercise or journaling, or maybe daily meditation, daily prayer, daily singing. A very, very beautiful, laser sharp routine is emerging for many of you. And this is going to be the catalyst for incredible creativity and prosperity and abundance. There's an opportunity for your health to up level over the next several days, weeks, even months, for you to intentionally focus on health and wellness, mind, body, spirit, energy, and to recalibrate and refocus and to reset and to come into complete wholeness. There's an opportunity for you to go deep in the cave. And when you emerge from the sanctuary of the heart, life is going to seem brighter, and you're going to have more insight, and there will be deeper revelations about your ancestors and where you come from and why you're even here on the planet now. There's going to be deeper integration and an activation of abundance and prosperity, health, wellness, and blessings. So while the energy around us may be intense at this time, there's also a really beautiful opportunity for us to anchor and ground ourselves. I see us really, like many of us, walking barefoot in the forest, on the beach, in the ocean, hiking, just being in nature, sticking to ourselves, staying to ourselves, being alone in nature with spirit. You know, I see some of you at night just looking up at the stars. I see us just really allowing ourselves to be one with nature and not affected by things that are happening on our planet that are not in alignment with our soul path. And there's a beautiful, it's groundedness. It's an anchoring. That's what I see. I'm literally seeing an anchor. I'm literally seeing us stand. Many of you stand in the ocean. I'm seeing myself standing in the ocean. I'm seeing us standing in the grass. I'm seeing us standing in the dirt. It looks like mud. It looks like really rich, wet mud, and just being anchored in one with nature and remembering all that we are and allowing our wholeness to be centered and grounded in remembering that we are here on this earth to do sacred work. You are sacred, dear empath, and many of you are very, very psychic. As you stand in the earth, you're helping the planet heal. and you're working with nature, working with the elements, working with the elementals, not only healing yourself, healing your own energy field, healing your own physical body, but also helping the planet heal and working with the planet. So what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a light come through you as you are anchored in the ground, and I'm seeing that light. It's the light's coming through. It's coming through you, and then it's, I guess, reverberating like round circles. The circles are horizontal, not, or I don't know, is that not vertical, horizontal. So I'm seeing a bright light shine through you, go deep into the earth, and then it reverberates from like your feet, your ankles, your legs. It's round circles going out, round circles of light, getting bigger and bigger. So you're encapsulated like large hula hoops of light going out back into the earth. So the light is coming into you, grounding and anchoring you deep into the earth. You are rooted and grounded, and then you are reverberating this beautiful vibration of light, this beautiful frequency of healing and grounding and wellness out into nature. You're reflecting back to nature. So you're working with nature, you're working with the earth, you're working with the universe, you're working with your guides and your teachers and your mentors and your ancestors, angels, all that God has created and gifted to you as part of your spirit team. You are sharing that with the planet. And many of you are going to emerge from this time of stillness, super grounded, abundant, prosperous, very, very creative. Now, some of you may have been experiencing dizziness, a little bit of wobbliness. If you have any medical issues or concerns, definitely see your medical practitioner. You know, there's holistic medical practitioners available. You can see osteopaths. It's your choice, osteopathic or allopathic medicine, or however you choose, holistic naturopaths. Homeopaths. There's so many beautiful people out there, healers out there. So whatever's aligned and appropriate for you. If you're feeling any kind of medical illness, definitely see a medical practitioner. But energetically speaking, there may be some wobbliness or dizziness, or feeling a little bit off, or feeling like you shifted very quickly and went into a new timeline or a new dimension, and that is happening. There's rapid integration, rapid shift, rapid frequency shift, rapid perspective shift, which affects frequency. There's a lot of beautiful swirling energy happening right now, but depending on your vibrational set point and depending on how you integrate the energy, you could feel off, or you could feel wobbly, or it might be different for you. So if you are having a medical issue, see a medical practitioner, but it might be energetic shift. And this is why we want to go into the sanctuary of the heart and be still for a period of days, be quiet, get anchored, get rooted, get grounded, work with the earth, be in nature. Silence is golden is what I'm hearing. You're creating abundance and prosperity and wellness for yourself. You're creating creativity in the silence. In the silence you are creating. And you're going to emerge very, very creative. Those of you that are creatives, you can expect to write something profound, or to choreograph something profound, or to create a piece, whether it's art or whatever it is, music. You can expect to be very, very creative, divinely inspired after a period of silence and quiet, after intentional meditative silence. That is what is being offered to us, intentional meditative silence. And after a time of intentional meditative silence, the grounding, the anchoring, the creativity, the abundance, the prosperity, the wealth, the wellness, the health follows. In this space, if you feel intensity. Be in gratitude, appreciate all that you are, and remember all that you are connected to. Remember you are divinely inspired, divinely guided, and divinely protected sacred being that chose to be on this planet. You, your soul, God, created a strategic action plan for you to be on the planet and bring much light and much healing. Anchor in your truth. Only speak the truth. Only speak the truth. Only speak the truth. Stay away from the conversations and the perspectives that keep you stuck in lower vibration. Remain rooted and grounded in nature. Remain rooted and grounded in gratitude. Remain rooted and grounded in appreciation for all that you are. Reroute the negative lower mind consciousness with thanksgiving, gratitude, and intentional meditative silence. Take a nice deep breath. Receive whatever messages are for you, empath, and toss what does not serve you. These are the messages that I have for you, beautiful ones. Receive what is for you. Intentional meditative silence is key that we are being gifted at this time. Anchor and ground, and know that you're going to emerge as pure, beautiful light. You're going to come out of the cave and the sanctuary of the heart different. You can expect many, many blessings in the next 30 days or so. Empaths, these are the messages that I have for you. I'm swirling you with light, encapsulating you with love, sending you so many blessings from my heart to your heart, from my soul structure, the team of divine beings that I work with, to your sacred divine team. I'm honoring all that you are, and I look forward to connecting with you again. Many, 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 many blessings to you on your empath journey.